How you guys doing today? Very good. Fantastic. Good. That's what I want to hear. My name is Ray Perez. Some of you guys may know me. Those of you who don't, I own a marketing and promotions company called A&P Concepts, and we've been working on launching this young professional entrepreneur Toastmasters group for the last 2.5 months. We've been having some meetings to kind of show people and get them an idea of what Toastmasters is. We've had some new faces. We've had some previous Toastmasters from other groups, from other states actually. And I want to kind of give you guys an idea, if you don't know already, what Toastmasters International is about and what this group actually specifically strives to be. So Toastmasters International is a global organization that's been around for 60 years, and it's all about helping. How many? 90. I'm sorry, I got the 9 and the 6 upside down. 90 years, wow. So it's all about helping people be better public speakers. The number one fear of all humans besides death is public speaking. All right? So one of the things that you gain as being a public speaker is you gain authority in whatever it is that you do. And this particular group, we're young professional entrepreneurs. We are really looking to help people in their professional life. Now, just because you get better at what you do in your professional life, if you've ever heard that wherever you excel in one area of your life will overflow into the other area of your life. So even though we focus on professional, business, entrepreneurs, and so forth, we know that that's all going to carry into your personal life, relationships, and so on. So we really want you guys to take advantage not only of being able to speak better, but also if you have a presentation that you're looking to do, if you have a pitch that you're working on, if you have a board that you need to talk to, this is the place to get out the kinks, to get some feedback and refine it, so when you get out there in the real world and you're going to go present, you're going to go pitch, you are set to go. Okay, so with that being said, I want to introduce the president of the organization, Mr. Andres Ucado.
How many of you are entrepreneurs? You see your hands. How many of you are business owners? Okay. How many of you are in transition? Okay. Transition really means is that actually many of you really are entrepreneurs. Believe it or not, you've been an entrepreneur almost all your life. You just need to believe that actually take it to the next level where you have to apply whatever you have to offer. Because many of you have a gift, and it's selfish not to get it. And we are here really to improve our communication skills, not just related with business, but related with the personal, because we got to grow personally, professionally, at the professional level, and also the social impact. Because at the end, this conversation is never, as entrepreneurs, our conversations never is going to be about you. This is not about you. This is about what exactly is going to be our service. What's the impact that are we going to get into the community that we are serving? So my name is Andres. I've been an entrepreneur almost 20 years. I've been in technology for 20 years. I started as a Microsoft certified trainer when I was 18 years old. But what really gives me the opportunity is really being in front of people. I was really introverted. I'm still introverted. I'm really shy. But guess what? Every one of you have a gift. So you have to deliver. And no matter what, if you don't do it, at the end, who's losing? The people. Because we have an opportunity, a tremendous opportunity. And it's a tragedy if people that really start up businesses and they never grow, it will be a huge impact. And there's a lot of things that actually make sense, because this conversation as entrepreneurs is not about you. It's about how exactly you are making the difference in the people that you are serving. So with that being said, one of the really purpose or really create this group is to have the space to facilitate you to have the opportunity to communicate better, to improve your pitch. As Ray said, it's really about how can we grow and help the people that is around us to grow. All right? So I would like to have the opportunity to really get to know each other and introduce yourself and practice your pitch if you like to, and start thinking exactly why are you here? And what do you intend to get out of Toastmasters? Why are you here? Get invited, maybe you get put inside of a trunk and get out here or show up, or why are you here? And what exactly you intend to get out of Toastmasters? So who would like to go first?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Juan Sebastian Garcia. I own 2 companies. We do prime luxury rentals, we do yacht rentals and exotic car rentals. And with Tycoon Group, we do personal development and professional development seminars. I'm here to improve myself, to get to know myself better, and become a better public speaker. Thank you.
And this is also a perfect opportunity to stand up as a leader. And as a leader means that you go first. So this is, as a communicator and as an entrepreneur, you're a leader. So don't be afraid of really stepping in your uncomfort zone, because this is about being uncomfortable. So be aware that actually it's good, feel good to be uncomfortable. Practice that, get the habit of being uncomfortable all the time. Who's next?
Hello everyone, my name is Lázaro Ariel Fortun. Usually go by Laz because it's easier for everyone to pronounce. My 9 to 5, I work in accounting. I've got a degree in management, but my passion has always been for the arts. So the concept of my company, L-Star Media Entertainment Company, which is currently a startup, is to produce film, dance, theater, and live music. And at this time, I'm working on a documentary about Miami. I'm here because I want to gain the strength to communicate and right now and network with people and doing business, because it's completely different working in accounting and communicating internally, and then working in something that's the total opposite, which is the arts, and having to work and communicate with other entrepreneurs in the industry. So that's what I'm here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ramiro Leon. I work in a financial institution. However, I am here because I support 2 startups. One is in Ecuador, and another one is a Guatemalan startup company. And I am here because I need to sell those startups to investors, and I need to know how to do that. And I don't know how to do that. So that's the reason I am here. And the other reason that I'm here is that I don't believe in the things that happen, for casualty. I just was, searching in the internet and I found this opportunity. So no one invited me. It's just, the universe that conspired, to be here. So I'm very glad to be in such great people like you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I always think that there's really a reason. Whatever happens out there is a reason, and that reason is there to serve you. So it's a great opportunity to have to introduce yourself, because we start connecting. The moment that you say what you do, or who you are and who you want to be, is when people start getting related with you. So you start connecting here, a mingle among different people that actually is going to provide another solution. Maybe it's going to be an extension of what you have to offer. Okay? Thank you.
My name is Alexander Campo, and I'm here to learn, to try to share everything. But if I can help other people, it's always welcome. My company is SYS Miami, and it's related with everything, with technology, website developer, that's all. And just welcome to all of you, because we are a part of the Toastmaster table. Okay, thank you.
This guy's company does some of the best apps and websites that I've ever seen. So if anybody needs, make sure you talk to him. want to say.
Absolutely, thank you.
My name is Wilbur Orthodoxy. I currently work in the Department of State for the federal government. And one of the things that I'm trying to do right now is work as a federal employee and also have businesses. My brother is actually a federal employee and owns 6 businesses, and I can say I look up to him, and I think I'll probably do the same. And one of the reasons that I come here is I listen to the inspiring stories either from drones, apps, and different things. And what I take from these meetings is ideas. Every day I hear someone speak, I'm learning, I'm growing, and through every presentation and everyone that I hear speak, I become a stronger person so that when I take the leap of faith, I understand more of the terminology, how people are getting financed, how they're marketing, and what tools are needed. So I'm very happy that I'm here. I'm learning so much, and I hope that you guys enjoy it also. Thank you.
Many of you really have a ton of resources, and believe it or not, most of those resources are right there in your spot. And most people really struggle is because they are overlooking to another stuff, or they are overthinking. So there's a lot of resources out there, and here is really every single thing that we have an opportunity to relate and connect with people. We have access to other people's resources. So practice, get this as an opportunity to really practice your pitch. What exactly will be your USP, your unique selling proposition. So you will have better opportunities to really start mental and start connecting more. What's next?
My name is Gavin. I'm an undergraduate at FIU, studying finance. The reason I'm here is my partner and I are starting an app. It's going to be targeted towards college students, and I understand a lot of entrepreneurs in the room, and I want to kind of feed off that energy and learn as much as I can, so that when we do launch, we can, I guess, hit the ground rolling and make sure our marketing campaign, we're targeting the places that it's supposed to be targeted.
Hello, everybody. My name is Raul Pino. I'm also an undergraduate at FIU, business major at finance. I don't like numbers that much. And basically, like you said, we're starting an app. We should be launching by the end of next month, and we get it more detail about that. It's centralized demographic. It's big exciting stuff. It's buy sell type of app. So tell you that a little bit.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Diego Giraldo. I was invited by Sebastian. Me and my brother own an insurance agency, financial services. I'm here because I do have to speak to people all the time, owners, staff, and I'm just trying to, like everybody else here, and I come from, my first language is Spanish, so learning the English, and I pretty much learned it, but I mean, it's still hard to kind of be in a second language, feel as comfortable as you do with Spanish. So I'm here to learn and to also network. Thank you.
All right. Do you understand the words that are coming out from my mouth? Perfect. So most of the time, I speak Spanish pretty much 90% of the time. And the reason is because I run business in Latin America, and I spend most of the time speaking Spanish. So really it's about related. Why we are here is really to how many of you are good in Spanish? How many of you would like to get better in Spanish? Okay. And some people speak Spanish, but they don't speak are really professional in Spanish. Okay, so it's pretty much like we are kind of the same boat here in Miami. All right. So who's next?
Hey, good afternoon to everybody. My name is Amir. I don't own anything right now. I currently work in construction. But why am I here? I don't know. But I know that anywhere you go to, you have a purpose, and the Creator puts you anywhere He puts you up to you if you want to take the best out of it, the positive or the negative. It's in each one of us, whatever we want to take. I don't know why I'm here, but I will be a business owner someday and serve the community and press that. So, pretty much.
everyone, my name is Gary Stephen Arias. I work exclusively with Ray Perez with his company, Advertising, Marketing, and Promotion, but we're actually transitioning into productions. I'm very energetic, I'm full of life, I'm very eccentric, I have lots of energy. So therefore, what do you do with all of that energy, right? So Ray said, I have a great position for you. You're gonna be a marketing content creator. Your job is to take your energy and create something with it. So that's what I do. I'm here, I'm taking pictures, I'm part of the Toastmasters, I love learning. I am, the definitive thing for me is I'm a great entertainer. However, now I'm transitioning into being a great communicator, because there's a difference between entertaining and communicating. A lot of people in business, what they do is they're so great at opening and they're so great at pitching, but they're really bad at closing, right? So I fall into that. So that's what I take out of this class, is that Gary's a great opener because he's very influential and he's very charismatic or whatever, and that's great in business, but how do you close? And that has to do with being a great communicator. So that's my ultimate goal here, is to take my energy, but how do I control it, right? How do I mold it so that I can be a great entertainer and also be a great communicator? And if I can master that here at Toastmasters, then I will be the ultimate entrepreneur. Thank you.
That's great. How many of you have a partner, a spouse, a significant other? So, did you really pitch to get into that relationship? Absolutely. Do you have to pitch to convince your partner to go somewhere else, or maybe no, do your way, I'm gonna do my way? So who's losing? Who is winning? And that's exactly the conversation when we are gonna be in a position to do a great opening, but also to do a closing. It's exactly the same way that we communicate. We've got to articulate the way, what is the benefits, what you're losing, and people are afraid to listen something. So this brings us a lot of psychology involved into exactly those speech. So this is really a great opportunity to be here to really communicate and really what exactly will be missing. And it's all about practice. The practice will build the habit, right? And then you get the habit, you get the character. And with that character, you build your destiny. So it's pretty simple.
Yep.
Who's next? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Excuses.
But, okay, let's see. My name is Angel Calana. I'm working as a financial planner. My ultimate goal here is basically learn to be like more efficient communicator, because I want to help a lot of people, and in order to do that, I have to touch them with my words, to my message. Mm-hmm. If I don't communicate it properly, I won't get there.
Yep.
So, I invite you all to explore and take everything that you can out of this opportunity, because I think it's unique. Okay, thank you.
Next. It's not.
Roberto.
All right.
My name is Roberto Reyes Butler from El Salvador. I've been here since 1979. And I did Toastmasters since 2010. I took a legal basket for 3 years from Western Area Toastmasters, and I'm back in this club. I think they were in Gables. I'm here to master communication and leadership, because that's, I should have been dead 10 times. Okay? And there's a reason I'm still alive. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish in my life, and the only way to do it is to, really learn to communicate properly and keep improving. Because they said something about entrepreneurs, being in transition. An entrepreneur who's not in transition is probably on its way down. This thing is moving all the time. And also, there's no coincidence. The universe puts exactly where you have to be. Do what your team with this world to do. I'm here for service. That's my why I like this service. Without expecting anything back, and I do it out of my heart, and sometimes things come back. I have a cable television company in El Salvador since 1992, and recently I started working with Television for Amigos, so that's where.
Thank you, Laura.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Greg Vaughn. I did attend the Toastmasters here just before the holidays, and I'm starting to get back into it. Currently, right now, I work as a manager for a multinational corporation, a fairly large one, and I was reading a statistic the other day, and they said your success is determined by 30% of the skills and 70% of how you communicate. And that's really prevalent on a day-to-day basis in terms of how you're relating with people, connecting with them, providing information, just trying to aspire to reach that next level within your career, within your own personal businesses. It really comes down to communication, looking to build and sharpen your skills. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hi, good evening. My name is Ron Pico. I've been a business owner for about 20 years, and in the last couple of years, the way I've repositioned my business, I have to do a lot more public speaking. So I'm comfortable doing it. I don't have that fear of getting in front of a room and speaking, but I'm not a public speaker. I'll get up there and do it, but I'm not a public speaker. That's why I come here, so I can better communicate and I can learn how to control my movement. That's my biggest problem. I start fidgeting, I start pulling on my pants, and they just start messing around. And then when I look at myself, I'm like, oh, I can't stop moving around. So I just need to stick my hands in my pockets when I talk, I guess. So I think being a member of this group is going to help me become an even better public speaker. Thank you.
So let's start getting more guests coming. So I'm very excited to listen or yeah. All right, fantastic. So, well, okay, fantastic.
Someone else just came in.
Okay, with all that being said, thank you very much for all of you to really get to know each other. And as I said, my name is Andres, and I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, and been a business owner for 20. And I've been helping companies, medium-sized companies and corporations, to establish the business continuity solutions. So the business continuity is really, really important because what happens is one of those companies goes down. So you get a business impact, not only financially, but legal and the reputation. So all of this is really about to help those companies to better position their technology, but it's not just about the technology, but how to use systems. And marketing is a system, communication is a system, the pitch is a system, sell is a system. So all of those pieces is to create an ecosystem so we can grow. So the whole purpose that we are all here is really because we're looking to get something better for us. Better communicators, better opportunities in business, better investors, pitch to the right people, and connect with the right people. So with that being said, I just want to close with this and use this group. This is for you. So be here, and you take the time to come over here. Use this as a resource. This is your fitness. This is your gym. You come over here to work out. Okay? So I would like to introduce Janet, who is going to lead us in the table topics. So we're going to get a lot of conversations here. Thank you, Janet.
Toastmasters and fellow guests, my name is Janet Asaba. I'm the Area 51 Director, so I'm supporting this club as well as 5 other clubs in the downtown Brickell area. And I'm the VP of Education for the Brickell Club. Most of the times when we have a Toastmaster meeting, and some of you have been here before, we have a prepared speech. And then we have a section called Table Topics, which is where you get to practice your impromptu speaking skills, which is the type of speaking skills that we usually do most often. I mean, we do prepared speeches, but most of what you do all day long is off the cuff, right? So what we're going to do today is I'm going to come up with a couple of questions and ask some random guests and visitors here today to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic that I asked you, and we have the timer over there, we'll go over the timing. Can you explain to us the timer rule?
Sure. One of the skills one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be using 3 cards. It's going to be green, yellow, and red. And for Toastmasters, you're going to have 1 to 2 minutes to speak. And the way that it works is on the first minute, I'll raise the green card. On the minute and 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll raise the red card. After I raise the red card, you have 30 seconds to finish. If you do not finish within 30 seconds, I'll start clapping.
Just to be clear, we want you to try to stay up here for at least 1 minute. So try to stay up until the green card at least, but really, maybe if you want to push yourself, go to the red card. Okay, so I wanted to ask questions that focus on the things that you do well. I'm also a doctor of education, and what I always want to look at is learning how to appreciate the best things we do. When we look at organizations and companies, a lot of times we look at the bottom line and what's not working, but what if we look at things differently? So my first question is going to be, what experiences with your job or your passion have been most exciting for you? So I'm going to ask the question first, and then I'm going to ask a yes, positive. Should I repeat the question? What experiences with your job or your entrepreneurial mission have been most exciting?
Okay, most exciting, I'd have to say at my job, so I work in accounting, I'm an accounts receivable specialist. Most exciting, I would say, is, you probably find it weird, it's the time where we got assigned to do collections, and specifically in 4 states, we would, anybody who had delinquent invoices, we would just call them, ask them if they're going to pay like today, or report them to the state. This was something that, because it was just me at the time in that department, it came hard because I had already had so much more work to do, and then on top of that, I had to do something so negative as to report people to the state. So with that, it was just like, oh, this is crazy. But I got to delegate a lot of the work that I had going on with other people within the accounting department. And after we started getting pushed back about people being really pissed off about them getting reported to the state, and a bunch of people calling in, like, all around the company. Once I got through all that and got to like get everybody else in the same mindset that this is something that we have to do for the future of the company, we can no longer allow people to keep having these delinquent invoices. It calmed down, and it taught me that even in these really harsh times where we're receiving a lot of negativity, not only outside customers but internally, it was a time for me to like kind of strengthen the department and strengthen the company as a whole. So I was really proud of myself for being able to get through that kind of harsh time and just get it done.
Now, a couple techniques for when we have to give a table topics. And he did it great. He just came up here and started talking right away. But you can take a deep breath, smile at everyone, and maybe ask me to repeat the question. Okay. So my next question is going to be, what have you done in your whole career that you're most proud of, and why? What have you done in your whole career that you're most proud of, and why? And I'll go to the mirror.
You missed my red one. So, Jeanette just asked me, what is the proudest thing I've done in my career? Well, since I'm 17 years old, I dropped out of high school. I started working in everything that I worked on related to construction, either air conditioning or now even driving finishing or carpentry. The proudest first thing that I said I'm proud of when it comes to my work is that I've never, ever, it's not proud. I never done nobody wrong. When I have to stand up for somebody for a job, I do. When it comes to construction, it's a lot of people here in Miami. We have, I think we're the second state besides Philadelphia that we have the highest statistics of construction going on. And what happens here in Miami, we have a lot of subcontractors. They pick on the smaller guys. All those guys are immigrants that are not paid. So they take advantage of these people that don't have paid, sometimes they don't pay them. Thanks to God, I speak English, so when I have to stand up for people, I do it. For example, not too long ago, it was like probably 3-4 weeks ago, we had a problem with a contract. There was 7 of us guys working Monday to Saturday, working 11 hours a day, busting our butt, coming out really tired of that. The only thing we wanted to do was get home and go to sleep. We were working by production. Working by production is killing me because you're working your ass off non-stop. That other week, the guy didn't want to pay us. I stood up. I went to go talk to the main guy from the company. Kind of delegated with him. He liked the way we were working, so he came. He paid us part of the money. Then he came. He talked to the other guy, and eventually the problem got resolved. But this wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have taken the lead and talking to the guy. Everybody wanted to just go and kick the crap out of the guy. That's not the solution. Sometimes you gotta talk to the right people to fix one small problem.
So you see, it gives you an opportunity to sit here and try to talk about something that you don't know. And you did a great job here. That's really good. And it has you channel. I like the idea of these questions because you're channeling something that you felt good about, that you made that a good job, right? It's okay. It's okay. You'll shake less next time. We all do, right? My next question is, describe a time when you were at the right place at the right time. Describe a time when you were at the right place at the right time, and I'll go on the side one.
Describe the time where I was at the right place at the right time. When I got born. I was born, I was the winner of a big race. And God gave me the opportunity of being here and learning about life and becoming a better person every single day. I'm extremely grateful that every time that the time goes by, I am able to help more people, learn about myself, become a better entrepreneur, and also learn about life and how to become a better, how to become the best version of myself. Through the time I've been learning how to be more effective, to be more, to have the right structure mentally, to be able to help more people and become a better person. And that's why I created my company, Tycoon Group, in which we do personal development seminars and professional development seminars. And that's how I give back, because I love how to be able to just give tools to the people around you and for everybody to grow internally and outside. Thank you.
My next question is, describe a time when you were part of a very effective team. Describe a time when you were part of an effective team. Why was that team effective? What was it that contributed to the success of that team? Describe a time when you were part of an effective team. Bob?
question is, describe a time when I was part of an effective team. The one memory that comes to mind that brings back a lot of nostalgia when I was part of a very effective team was 1998. This is going to give away my age, but hey, you know, let's just speak out loud here. I was a part of a team that won a state championship in football. It's unheard of from the time you were a small kid at 3, 7, you were playing as a little tyke. It was the one thing you dreamed about with all your buddies. It's like, man, we can't wait till we get to high school. We're going to win the state championship. The reason why the team was so effective was because everyone complimented others very well. Some people were very fast runners, some people were great at blocking, others were great at tackling, some others were just great at leadership and being inspirational in terms of, you know, being boisterous, saying what is necessary, coaching others as well. And throughout all of our various games, some of the games we were up by 40 points, other games we had been down 13, 17 points. But due to being a well-rounded, good group of people, we found ways to win. We found ways to compete. So that way, you know, collectively, we went together to balance everyone out. Ultimately, what you really want to take home with this, and what I'm saying right now today, in order to be the effective and good team, you don't necessarily have to be the leader. You don't necessarily have to be the smartest or the brightest. But find that little niche that you do in order to have a good, well-rounded team. And that's how you make it effective.
Excellent responses, yes. So that's part of the structure and the format and the protocol of Toastmasters is we don't leave the stage empty, and we always acknowledge our speakers with a handshake. It makes them feel better, and it's a way to appreciate their presentation. At this time, do one more?
Yeah, one more.
One more? Do one more. Leadership. That's it. Leadership. Do what you want with that for 3 minutes. Leadership. And I will ask.
Okay, here we go. We're live on YouTube. Okay. Namaste. Okay, give me a second, guys. Crush. Feel the heat. Okay. My name is Gary Stephen Arias, and I've been blessed. I've been blessed with leadership abilities. But just because you're able to do something doesn't necessarily mean that you're ready for it. So, with that being said, leadership, you need to step into leadership, right? It's not something that most people are ready to step into. It takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of will, it takes a lot of determination, and it takes a lot of guts. Ray Perez from A&P, he's been one of the biggest blessings in my life. I might get a little emotional here, but because he's giving me an opportunity of leadership, he's giving me the opportunity to step up. Gary, you have the will, you have the tenacity, you have the skills, you're ready, but it's not up to me. It's up to you to step up. Do you want to be a leader? Do you want to be a part of this company? Do you want to own it? So with that being said, that's what leadership is. Leadership is an opportunity, and if you're not willing to step into it, if you're not willing to walk into it, if you're not willing to face it, if you're not willing to go all the way to the green card and touch it and say, I'm ready to become a leader, then you're never going to become a leader. So that's why I'm here today. I'm here today speaking on behalf of A&P and my team because I am ready to become a leader. That's what I do. Thank you.
Excellent. And sometimes when we have Toastmasters meetings, we actually go on the bus table topic. So you're probably one that first. So at this time, what we're going to want to do is we really need to get this club off the ground, right? We need 25 solid members to get this club off the ground so that we can really see the leadership develop. Because that's what it is. If you're a good communicator, you're a leader. Because people want to follow you. If you sound good, they think, wow, you have great ideas. I want to do what you do. With that comes responsibility because you want to do it right. And you can learn that here at Toastmasters. The club meetings are one level, but there's so much more to this organization. So I believe Alex and Wilbur probably have applications to pass around right now. If you'd like to join our club, if you have any questions about that, please feel free to ask questions. Other than that, we're going to pass out the applications and maybe just
We'll let Wilbur explain. Yeah.
Just to give you some of my experience, I used to be on the cloud in Washington, D.C. I did competent communicator. I did it, took over close to a year to do it. They gave me materials that come, they give you a step-by-step process of how you need to develop your speeches. And here, as you can see in the club, we have live streaming, so by any chance that you're not able to physically make it here to the meetings, you can log on to Google Hangouts, and you can actually participate online. So you can be in another part of the country, you can be in Spain, you can be wherever you are around the world, you can log on and participate, and if you sign up to speak, I don't know the logistics, but I believe you'll be able to speak. Not only that, you'll have the great support of Jeanette. She has much great experience, and also Robert, who's being integrated into the group since he's been doing Toastmasters since 2010. And a lot of network opportunities that can be provided here. So the membership has two options, where if you've never been a part of the Toastmasters, it's $111. That includes the club fees and also the money that goes to World Headquarters in California. And what this includes is, once you become a new member, you'll receive all the packets through the mail, and it'll give you all the types of speeches, motivational speeches, public speaking speeches, competent communicator, leadership pamphlets. All of that will arrive, newsletters, and you also have access to links online where you can go and improve your speeches. One of the good things about this club is, once you have your speeches, it's already recorded so that you have access to it. One of the things that many people ask, one of the members came up and said, how did I do it? How did I do it? You know, because when you're in the moment and you're speaking, you're not really paying attention to what you're doing with your hands, what you're saying. But luckily in this group, once you're done with your speeches, you can go online and you can replay it as many times as you want. See the mannerisms, see the the so's, the uhs, and look at everything that you do, and then be more conscious of it. Because one of the good things about this is you have your peers right here will be evaluating and try to bring you to the next level. But at the same time, after that meeting, you'll be able to evaluate your own videos. Okay? Yeah. So right here, I have the application. What this includes also is, as a part of the team, you'll be able to go and do competitions here in South Florida and compete with other groups to do motivational speeches, table topics competitions, and you'll be able to express yourself to the next level. I'm glad that I'm here, and I'm glad to see many of the faces here. And one of the things that I'm going to do now is I'm going to set out the applications. The applications for people who are new members, we can accept credit cards, and the credit card information can be inserted here in the application. And for new members, it's $111. And for individuals who have been a part of Toastmasters, it's going to be $91. If you choose to do it with a credit card, it's going to be $115 because there's going to be a $4 transaction fee. So the fee itself is $111 if you pay through money order or check, and if it's through credit card, it'll be a total of $115. Do any of you have questions on the membership?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, the fees that I mentioned were good from April to September, but now because we're in May, whatever money that once we're incorporated, it will extend. So let's say it would be from May to October. So the money that's left over, because every month is $6 a month, because originally it's from April to September, right now it's going to be from May to October, and then it'll extend to October, and then you would have to renew in October.
So basically 6 months.
6 months. There you go. You see, I told you, it's a team. If you don't get it, they got your back. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Toastmasters is about, making sure that you go and support your team. That's why I like being here. Do you guys have any questions about the fees? Or any questions about the support that you're receiving? Yes, sir. How much is it monthly? It's $6 a month, but the way that we collect the fees is by 6 months.
Okay, 6 months.
Right, it's $6 for the membership at World Headquarters, and it's $20 to be a new member, and then we have club fees, which are, we have it written down here.
How much are the book fees?
Sorry?
How much are the book fees?
The club fees right now, we're looking at new club members is $25 and club dues are $30.
The total.
The total is $111 with both headquarters and club fees.
So you divide that.
$18.50. It's $18.50 a month, but you don't get to pay it monthly. It's either, yeah, that's what it comes down to.
1850 times 6, and you pay that for.
Correct.
For 6 months.
Correct. And that's so it's less than $20 and it's 2 meetings a month, which is the first and third Monday of every month. We meet right here from 6:30 to 7. We do networking, and then from 7 to 8 o'clock sharp, we do the actual Toastmasters. And then we also once a month are having like a happy hour for anybody that's a part of the group and any friends that you want. We do a happy hour event. I know we had one last Friday, right?
Yeah,
With the Winwood and a couple of the other clubs. So every month we do a happy hour, and that's just for fun to get together, network, and connect with other people.
And Ray buys everybody drinks.
Yeah.
So they don't have
Can I explain really quick the structure of the meeting?
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
normally, we did the meeting a little bit differently today because we didn't have prepared speeches. But usually you'll have 2, 3, maybe 4 prepared speeches that you would be on the schedule for. The Vice President of Education will make a schedule for that. And then we have table topics like we did there, maybe 3 or 4 table topics speeches. And then we have evaluators evaluate prepared speeches. And then some clubs, not all clubs, then we vote on that. Who was the best speaker, who was the best table topic, who was the best evaluator, and we provide feedback on balance to all those speakers, the prepared speeches and all the functionary rules. There are also roles, like today Wilbur was the timer, but we have about 5 different functionary rules. Today we only use the timer. We also have an odd counter and a grammarian, which is somebody who will mark off all the times you use filler words, like so, right? Because that kind of hits at your credibility if you're always coming out with ahs and ums. So we want to make note of that. In Brickle, we're a little bit more annoying. We use a little clicker. You know, that dog clicker that you train dogs with, and every time somebody doesn't click it. But it helps. And then the grammarian, which some clubs use and some don't, will know grammatical structures that were strong, or if there was something you said in your English that was unclear, and choose a word of the day. And then the vote count. I think I got everybody. So that's those, and all the members would be doing those roles as well, which they're leadership roles, time management, critical thinking, listening skills. So you see, you get practice speaking, and you get practice in the leadership roles of critical thinking and time management. More here?
There are 12 roles.
There are 12 roles.
Included.
Well, 15, it depends, yeah.
The table topics.
Yeah, there's about, there could be up to 15 roles depending on
I'm
the
not
teacher.
all clubs.
But not all clubs use them, but yeah. Right. Hopefully we'll be able to use them all. I want this club to do it all, valid, building, everything.
Yes, so do we have, I heard someone said about 25 members, do we have 25 members here?
As of right now, we officially have 8 members, and in order for us to be official, we need 25. So right now, we're in the process. As soon as we get the members, we're going to be working on normalizing meetings in order so that we can do all the functions that.
Right. We have a growth team that comes down. We're part of District 47, which is the treasure coast all the way to the Bahamas. So, and some of our members have seen it. They have a team that comes down and will orient us on how to help you prepare your icebreaker speeches for the whole club. So it's pretty comprehensive.
I have one question. You mentioned Brickle. There are additional chapters or?
Yeah, well, Toastmasters is all over, right? They're different clubs. This is the Young Professional Entrepreneurs Club. But as a Toastmaster, you can attend any club, but you may not be on their schedule. Here, you would be on the schedule to speak, and you won't have the same, like, I don't see, there's no other club that does this streaming. No.
And also another conversation is that this is entrepreneurship, business owners, investors. So there's a different conversation that we like to bring to this club. And how many of you are entrepreneurs? Let me see your hands. How many of you would like to grow and build more, grow your business? How many are up to?
Yep.
So let me see those applications, fill it out, because this is it. So if you're really focusing on really build your company, grow your business, get more revenue, and support and make better impact in your business, it's all about communication. So this is one of the opportunities that you will have to really practice, build that muscle our communication. And that's exactly what it's about. If you want to grow your business, you have to become a better communicator and have fun with it. Right? So part of this is not just about what we do here as a communicators, but is how exactly we're gonna bring different strategies. Many of the conversations that is gonna happen here, maybe I'm gonna give you tips that you won't find in another clubs. Because most of the conversations that we have here is people that actually belong to another meetings with ton of information that is so much valuable that a lot of people really pay a lot of money to get just that kind of tips. Maybe if you're gonna have access to practice different kind of speeches, but in those speeches that we're gonna have here, you will have access to the right information, and we will have the opportunity to really practice and get more into the meat of the business. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you would like to get more sales, you have to become a better communicator. If you would like to improve your marketing strategies, it's all about communication. But it's about how to say it before you go. It's not what you're saying, but how are you saying it? And this is exactly what you're getting out of this. It's not just about public speaking. It's really about how can you become a better entrepreneur. Because the business that you are will grow as the extent that you do. Because if you don't grow, your business won't grow. If you get a bigger business, you have to grow. Otherwise, it's kind of lifting weight. If you get a better business, if your business is growing, you get better investors, all of a sudden you get an investment and you open up your opportunities to get $5 million, $10 million investment. What are you going to do with that money? You have to pitch the other people, the other resources, right? Get a better investors. What exactly is going to be the process with your business? And as a business owner, you have to be the leader. As a leader, you basically lead, and that's really part of that process. So, any one of you have any questions about this, about what we're doing here? Any questions? Ray, would you like to say something?
Yeah, we'll take a few minutes to get the applications filled out. We have this room until 8 o'clock, so we just have to be out of here by 8. So we have about 7-8 minutes. If you guys have any direct questions, you can talk to me, Andres, or any of the other e-board members. Yes?
After this first 6 months, annually?
We're going to debate on that. We can go annually, or we can do every 6 months. I think I'm going to let the club vote on that. And something really important, obviously we got about 24 people in this room, and max seating in here is about 30. So we're going to limit the amount of membership in this club because we want everyone to have an opportunity to be able to speak. We know that not everyone shows up every single time, even though it's only 2 times a month. So we're probably going to do around 40 to 50 members spots available. We need 25 to charter, and we'll have 25 open spots because we know that people will show up with guests as well once you become members. But we want to make sure that everybody has their opportunity to speak. I've personally spoken to a lot of you guys, and I know you guys have businesses that you're working on. You have projects that you're looking to launch. So I want to make sure that you guys get the opportunity to come in here with a prepared speech and have 5 to 6 minutes to stand in front of this room and get out what you guys are trying to do so you can refine it. Because that's really the mission that why we started this Toastmasters. Andres and I both run business growth groups along with Robert over here. And we've been helping entrepreneurs grow and market their businesses for quite a long time. But there's never been a place where an entrepreneur or business owner can actually practice what they're going to do when it comes time to sell. This is that space. That's why we're the young professional entrepreneurs, and we want to create that ability, and we really want to have a good solid foundation, a group of people that are here to help one another. So it's not really about the numbers, it's not about the quantity, it's more about the quality. So I want you guys to know when you fill out that application, you are going to be part of a small select group of young professional entrepreneurs to really, really help you guys grow your business. And everyone who's a part of this group will also invite you guys to our entrepreneur group if you want to work on marketing strategies to grow your business. You guys are all welcome to come to our event on May 12th. I'll send you guys the email invitation as well. Okay? So,
Robert, would like to say something?
Yes, for those considering the cost, I need to tell you that you should consider the value of this. Because I took the Dale Carnegie course 4.5 times. I think it's about $2,000 now. That comes to about $120 per session. It's only 9 sessions. And it's about how to make friends and influence people, how to stop worrying and start living, how to speak in public, and how to improve your memory. I did not learn a thing about public speaking. When I came in 2010, I started in Toastmasters. I could not speak in public. This value is enormous. $18.50 per meeting is a gift. So please consider
for 2 meetings. For 2 meetings. It's $18.50 for 2 meetings.
Twice a month.
Yeah. So
it's not, it's 6 something, right?
yeah.
The value is on deal.
It's about $9.25, $9.25.
Anywhere you go to meetings. I go to meetings in California, in Tennessee, and everywhere I go.
True. So once you become a Toastmasters, you are also able to attend any group anywhere across the world. So that's another benefit as well.
There's 2 online groups.
20,000 groups.
154 countries, over 300,000.
Wow.
Yeah. You can go to Moscow to practice there Russian if you want. Sure.
All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, we'll be around for another 5-10 minutes, and then we got to get going so we can clean up the room. Thank you very much. Oh, listen, let's get everybody over here for a quick group picture. Let's get everybody for a quick group picture.
All right. So yeah, so it's the first and we have so right now we're have great content. All right. Sure, you're welcome. If you want, just fill it out in the form and turn it over in our website, and he will go along with it.